We got a couple of commitments. We'll start off with these guys. Romanus OJ Frederick Jr., um, cornerback out of St. Thomas Aquinas. He had just committed to West Virginia, not quite 2 weeks ago, I think.
Oh, he was one of them kids. What was the other kid? No, remember the kid we was talking about? I think the kid from
Oh, yeah,
Jacksonville.
yeah, Derek
That
Plans. Yeah, yeah,
committed to
yeah,
Penn State like
yeah.
3, 4
Yeah,
days later.
yeah. I got a little update on him as well. But yeah, yeah, similar situation. Yeah, so he ended up, he came out there, worked out. They liked him a lot, so ended up deciding to go ahead and take his commitment. Um, and
If they
also,
be, this is my thing. Like they from Miami, why they be working out so late for the staff? If they from South Florida,
mm-hmm.
like we're in like late summer and they getting offers, and that's I'm not trying to criticize nothing. I
Oh
just
no,
think
no.
that's like I understand working out a kid from out of state late, because you got his film. But some of these kids is right in your backyard, and I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure guys from the neighborhood are saying, "Yo, check out so and so."
So and so, right, right, right. Um, that is a good question, and I think that comes up to the recent commitment of the Barney kid. Um, you know, the media went out and everybody, Will Fong, Crystal Ball, them, several other guys did. I don't
Oh,
remember
that
all
was
the names.
crazy. I
Gabby
don't think I
said he
ever
was
seen
feeling
anything
good
like that
coming
around.
into it. Because the kid went on the visit and said all the right things, but at the end of the day, the relationship with Nebraska had been built up over a year. Wherein is, we waited late, saw him look
Beanfield
good in the
fan.
7-on-7, and was like, "Who's this kid?" I'm sure they did their work, but
Boy, just listen to that, bro. That sound
that's what I'm
nuts.
saying. That's bad business. Yeah, I agree.
That
Um,
sound nuts. The relationship was over a year for Nebraska.
right. I don't know what took so long. Like you said, this is your backyard. And, they haven't done terrible because, I mean, we take it guys, out of St. Thomas now, and which we haven't had any luck out of there in quite some time. But, yeah, I mean, you can't be that late on all these evaluations and you just think they just automatically gonna say, hey, I'm gonna stay home. Did we do a good job towards the end? Sure. Uh, I
How the
wouldn't
hell
even
y'all did?
necessarily
Y'all will. How the hell y'all did a good job? Y'all will.
because you just jumped in it. You gave him something to think about. He canceled his I think he had an Illinois visit lined up to come see us. So I mean, you did a good job of getting him on campus, giving him something to think about. I think that's why so many people had him crystal ball. I think he must have said something to where these guys felt very confident that that's what was going to happen. And
Or they
then he
just
probably
assume
went,
it's Nebraska and
huh?
y'all. They probably just assume it's y'all in Nebraska. Like, there's no way this kid's
Shit, we done lost Nebraska before. Like I said, but all of them came back home. Or left Nebraska. Now, I ain't saying they came back home.
Got you.
Um, ain't none of them want to stay. That's why I was like, y'all
It's
going out there,
Nebraska,
but
bro.
shit seemed cool till you sitting out there in the bean fields. And you're like, bro, this shit is too
Not
far of a culture
cornfields, bro.
shock.
Bean
Yeah, we
fields.
got bean fields.
Yeah, get it right.
Congratulations. Um, so yeah, I mean that's kind of how that situation, went. I get you just got to say wrong. You took a little too long. You had him on that visit high. Then I think he went home, chilled out a little bit, and thought about, well, damn, Nebraska been showing me love for a while. I like the coaches. I ain't gonna flip them. Now, if we still pursue later on in the season, we see how that goes. Because I don't know, Nebraska's in a obviously rebuilding still. This is they're on to the next coach again. What would the product look like? They look pretty bad over the last few years, period. So if he's a guy that they sincerely want to, get in this class, because I'm thinking we'd like the class to be 4 to 5 wide receivers is what I'm thinking, and looking primarily for outside guys. When we went for Jeray Hawkins was the only like slot guy they were really after. I think that was part of our pitch to him was like, hey, you'll be the only one coming in this cycle that we value at that slot position like that. Ultimately ended up picking Florida, but yeah, see now that's a will for sure because we definitely put a lot of energy into that recruitment as well. And I think they're pretty good. I think he said what Florida because of the SEC is what he said. I don't know. Obviously it's got to be a little bit more than that, but yeah, that was the decision he ultimately made. But Yeah, I was, we were having that discussion in the group chat, and I was like, you're just not going to be able to pull up late on all these kids and just get them to, just flip the switch like that. Some of them going to feel slighted. We got stories of that, for like Devontae Freeman. Now I feel slighted. Now you want to come in? I've been here this whole time. So now he can't wait to put his foot in our ass when he playing for Florida State every year. So, that's how shit goes sometimes. Also, we got commitment from Ryan Mack. Also out of St. Thomas. His dad played linebacker for us in the 90s. He is a composite 3-star, and I think he's coming. Yeah, safety. Yeah. He'll be playing safety for us. He's part of that whole collective of the Miami Ravens. Like, so they talk about them boys trying to all stay together and play together. You got in that same group, you got JoJo, Jeremiah. Who else was in that group? Lawayne McCoy,
yep.
Chance Robinson, Vincent Shavers. Them boys all played together. So, we done collected some of them. We still got to figure out a little bit what we're going to do on the safety end. Because Pruitt is going to be a linebacker. And so, just got to, we're still in it with Zaquan Patterson. But you got to look at our room right now. There's a good chance both of those guys could be gone. Our safeties could be gone after the season. So you're going to need some guys that can, kind of backfill the position. I think I like Markeith Williams to come in and have one of the spots. You don't necessarily want to rely on a freshman, obviously, but I just don't think that there's necessarily the answers are all there together in the safety room right now. So it's going to be an important cycle as far as trying to secure you an elite guy at the safety position, or a blue chip guy, elite blue chip, whatever. You want to get you a guy. So we gotta be, mindful that we're still in that recruitment. So we'll see how that all ultimately shakes out in the end. Let's see what else I want to hit on real quick. Let's see. We got a couple of date coming up for the 5-star tight end Devon Mitchell, kid out of Cali. I mentioned had a good visit with us, worked out. He'd be looking to reclassify, so he would be in the cycle. Looks like we did a good job. A lot of people got us in the driver's seat on that one.
Say where you from?
He is from Cali.
Oh yeah, y'all. That's a bag right there, man. Territory.
They whiffing out there. That's why they doing all these late offers and evals.
Well, I take it
on the West.
So now they coming back to the home team. Oh, I see the play right now. I see the play.
Take a 5-star from Cali. I don't care how y'all feel about it.
5-star in Cali, a 3-star in Florida.
No, that's how we doing it. Hey, then our class is lit.
Miami fans say.
Yeah. That's an old narrative, brother. Don't get me wrong. 3 slip out of the backyard still. This is still, South Florida.
Our 3 stars in South Florida is a 5-star in Alabama.
I don't know about that.
In early McElwain years. I got that shit off.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. But, you got to be mindful of your evaluations. There are some 3 stars that is we let get loose in the past.
Like you said, man, we like following offers, right? That's the main thing, man. What the offer sheet like. But like you said, there's a couple of guys, like you have a Zay Flowers that go to Boston College, some this, that, and another.
Right.
Or some kids that go to Illinois, but for the most part.
And usually what's the biggest thing with them kids? Size, typically.
Yeah.
Typically they just a little undersized, and that's why the bigger programs would just overlook them. And then, you get guys that go out there and have great careers and get drafted in the first round. So
because they be 3 stars, they undersized. You imagine trying to sell that to Seminole Killer 335 on Twitter.
It
Go
ain't
crazy.
about him. And that's what he got to understand.
You got a 5'8", 170.
850. It is not about you, man. Nobody cares what you think,
Well, you
bro.
can get a 5'8", 170-pound receiver with offers from SMU and Memphis. Whatever, go crazy.
Yeah, they finna tell your shit down.
And it's like, brother, who paid you to evaluate? Nobody. So that's one of the biggest gripes I've had about Miami over the years. We talk about blue talent level and why we should be, at least winning the Coastal. Man, these evaluations been trash because these kids don't go on to do anything else, or the development's been trash. But
I was about to say that.
I'm bigger on
it too.
I mean, could be a little bit. I mean, it just depends because Manny done a good job developing. You take like the defensive lineman that went.
Bro, man, y'all fired Manny too damn soon, man. That's what the fucking problem is.
I've never
believe y'all fired it. That man did not truly have a chance, bro. And I get it. Y'all wanted the Shannon Newton, Mario Cristobal, this, that, another, bring the home team back. I get it, but
listen. I've never really argued against that point. I do think
it was just the fact that it was Mario.
It was just that guy. So it was like, look, we getting ready to spend this kind of money. We have dedicated ourselves to spend this kind of money. Do we want to give it to this guy who doesn't have quite as much experience? Do I think Manny got a raw deal? Yeah. But that's just business. Business is cold. Yeah. Like, I do definitely think he deserved a chance with the same things they're giving Mario. They gave Mario more money for everything. They paying him more, and now these facilities being built, this being built, we taking money. Manny didn't get that. So I mean, he was fighting with one hand behind his back.
He had to rent yachts with his own money.
He had to do what every other Miami coach ever had to do.
Freedom Boat Club and all, trying to get recruits.
Hey, I do feel like he got a raw deal, but
man, it was up at 2 a.m. seeing that Freedom Boat Club commercial. He was like, "Yeah, I got something for that.
I got something bad right here. These motherfuckers don't want to give it to him. I'm gonna take it."
So, and I mean, he made his mistakes, obviously, being a young coach and all. But I think he could continue to develop and probably get things right. He deserved a chance, but
I think Manny get a second chance for sure. To be honest with you.
Oh yeah, he's doing a good job at Penn State, so. Yeah, he another opportunity.
He wasn't doing a terrible job at Miami. Like I think they jumped the gun a little bit, got a little antsy. They seen the opportunity with bringing Mario home.
Right.
But you look at the hires. I thought that Manny made better hires, man. Like
I agree.
I just think he made better hires. The hires right now, you looking at these Mario hires, and it's reflecting on the trail because it ain't all just last season. It's some of the effort on the trail as well, and the energy and chemistry don't feel the same. It's a reason why y'all are dropping off of y'all main targets and dropping so far back with these new evals. And I think that's just bad hiring. But I don't want to get too deep into it. I just think that Manny was doing a better job in the first 2 years, I would say, than what Mario doing in his first 2 years.
I think that wouldn't be, we'll see because we got to see some of the product on the field this year. That's just going to be paramount. Everything really hinges on how quickly he can get this thing going in direction.
It's a long play though. Like even like it's Mario going.
Y'all put 10 years?
Yeah, he got 10 years.
It's a long play, bro. So he got.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what it takes to gut a culture to get
I like a slow death.
Couple stab, couple pokes. Torture you a little bit.
Death by paper cut.
Chinese water dripping. Waterboarding real quick a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We get it's just
Could be all that.
Things could accelerate greatly if the product on the field is just decent this year. I really believe that. I think if it's just decent, it could accelerate. However, if it don't, then it's going to be a big step back, I believe. And then now you got some real work to do. So.
I can see that. It's no really middle ground. If you guys do decent on the field, they could
I think things take off.
Have another below average season, then they could derail some things.
We can't be out here. I mean, beat a dead horse. Can't be losing to Middle Tennessee State. You can't have a 5-7 record. You can't get beat by Duke with 7 turnovers like this. Who wants to play for this? Like, let's be fair. Like, that logo gonna take you but so far. And, fair enough to him. He's coming in. I got to gut some of this stuff out. So you sell that. That's why he did good on the last one. That's why people was like, oh, Maui Goa came. He left early. I was like, yeah, he probably was trying to get on the field. He saw how shitty this was. So you could sell that year 1. Now year 2, they feel like the roster is much improved. I definitely do, especially along the front of the O-line. It's got a hell of a lot better. But so now you got to go do something. Now it's time to do a little proving.